Those who keep your kids safe on their way to school are being thanked for their work.
Governor Pritzker has declared today as Crossing Guard Appreciation Day. WCIA 3's Miranda Meister is live in our newsroom now. Miranda, why did he say he did this?
He says it's to honor those men and women who keep kids safe throughout the state on their way to school as they walk and bike. Crossing guards keep the students safe. He explains that more than 400 kids are hurt in vehicle-related crashes every year, and without crossing guards, that number might be higher. They remind people to slow down when they're in school zones, but they also teach kids how to be safe pedestrians, reminding them to look both ways before crossing the street and to watch for oncoming traffic. I'm about to head out and go talk to some local crossing guards, and I'll have what they say on why they do enjoy their job and how good it feels to be appreciated for you on WCIX at 7 and 8. Live in the newsroom, Miranda Meister, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
It looks like a lot of the rain is now heading its way eastward. I think things are going to quiet down here for the remainder of not only just the morning, but into the afternoon, too. Seeing a few more peaks of sunshine on the way. Things eventually starting to warm up, but still going to be a cooler than normal day ahead for us. Rain this morning coming along without any lightning and thunder, so don't have to worry about the kiddos getting out there and worrying about that. But it looks like they are going to notice as we head into the evening hours, some more clouds beginning to stream on in. Showers and storms still holding off, though. And maybe if they're taking part in any sort of after-school activities, they might have to worry about some of that heading into the nighttime hours. But that's still going to be late, closer to about 9 p.m. for those of us closer to I-55. Outside, currently looking at your Pontiac RV Roofing Dog iNet camera in Pontiac, and it's just mainly cloudy. Rain is still falling, maybe a few light raindrops, but a lot of it now beginning to head its way east with temperatures that are staying into the 40s and wind chills that are in the upper 30s and lower 40s. Satellite and radar pictures showing a lot more of those yellows and oranges farther south across the state. That's where you have the lightning and the thunder. Nothing up this way here for this morning. We'll have to wait until tonight where you can see that line of storms moving through Missouri, and we'll start to work its way closer to us, and eventually we'll see our storm chances really start to pick up as we head on into that time. Keep aware of all the severe weather activity. Of course, download the WCI3 weather app, and you'll get all the latest information, notifications, and warnings that are out there. Plus, you can check out our hour-by forecast. That's going to help you see how things are going to warm up, though, as we go later into the day. Christy, Aaron?
Thanks, Adam. New this morning, a Kentucky man is dead after a crash last night.
It happened on Route 52 in Iroquois County. Police say a pickup truck was traveling eastbound when the driver got in the way of a semi going north. The semi hit the truck. The passenger in that truck, Raul Maya of Dry Ridge, Kentucky, was pronounced dead at the hospital. The driver of the truck was ticketed for failure to yield at an intersection. Police are investigating after more than 30 shots were fired within blocks of 3 schools in Urbana Sunday morning.
The shots were fired around Race and Washington Street by Urbana High School, not too far from the middle school and Leal Elementary School, though. There was only property damage, but later that morning, a man who was shot in the arm went to the hospital. Told police it wasn't involved with the 30 shots that were fired. Police later received a call about a gun found in the street at Washington and Walnut. That's about 2 blocks east of where the shots were reported fired. The serial number on that gun was scratched out.
Champaign police are also investigating a shooting. This one happened early yesterday morning on East Vine Street. That's between North 5th and 6th Streets. Investigators say 2 men were sitting inside a van when a suspect shot at them. That suspect drove away. One of the men was hurt and is expected to be okay. Police do not think the shooting was random.
Police pulled over 2 men in Champaign for traffic violations over the weekend, and they ended up finding some guns. Police say Jamar Holbrook and Markel Sanders were found with loaded firearms and extra ammunition. One of the guns was reported stolen in a car burglary last month. Both are charged with unlawful use of a weapon and possession of a firearm without a FOIA card.
We have an update on a murder case from 2 years ago. A mother will spend 20 years in prison for killing her 2-year-old son. 22-year-old Savannah Weiss left her son Malachi alone for more than 2 days. She was out eating with her friends when he starved to death.
New this morning, a Decatur man was arrested over the weekend after police say he attacked his girlfriend. Our partners at the Herald and Review report that the woman told officers she felt like he was going to kill her. She told police her boyfriend woke her up Saturday morning, slapping her, and said he would, quote, teach her what it felt like to be kidnapped and raped. She was able to escape Sunday morning, but the man followed her car to the Macon County Law Enforcement Center, where he broke an access gate trying to ram her car. The woman was able to get to Decatur Police Headquarters. After a short chase, the man was arrested for aggravated battery and other charges.
We have a correction to make to a story we reported yesterday on the morning show. One person was killed in a crash in McLean County. It happened Sunday morning on I-55 near Shirley. The crash is still under investigation. The victim's name has not been released. We mistakenly reported 2 people were killed.
Businesses in Urbana are hopeful for a change now that the Landmark Hotel is one step closer to being sold and renovated. Last night, council voted to move forward with a buyer. Markson's affiliates offered to buy the hotel and the current owner pay the current owner $1 million and spend about $17 million to renovate it. The plan is to transform the Landmark into a Hilton Tapestry brand with 120 hotel rooms, a conference center, and a restaurant. Some have noticed that the deterioration of the hotel has put a damper on surrounding businesses. This renovation could give another business a boost.
Clearly a project that not only brings in people and activity, but takes a blighted, empty, vacant building off the rolls is even better. So I think we're cautiously optimistic, excited that something can happen here.
The city would pay for $5 million of the project costs. They'll take out a bond to pay for it and pay it back through revenue from the hotel. If everything goes as planned, construction could start by the end of the year. Mayor says there have been dozens of half-hearted attempts to show interest in the hotel, but she thinks this time the outcome will be different because this buyer is more reliable.
Hotels and motels are often home to modern-day slavery.
Still to come in the 7 o'clock hour of the morning show on WCIX, what lawmakers are doing to stop human trafficking here in Illinois.
But before that, let's get one last check of our 7-day forecast.
Looks like we are noticing showers and storms later tonight, but it looks like only a few light showers here for this morning without the lightning and the thunder. Topping off at 64. Cooler day, but afterwards we're going to see those numbers really pick up and we're going to stay in the 80s starting tomorrow all the way through your holiday weekend, Memorial Day. 82, but a chance of scattered storms around. Not going to stay the dry, unfortunately.
All right, kind of going to be a wet Indy 500 weekend.
Yeah.
Looks like it is.